All right, how you guys doing? Deep Dish Football Game of the Week, Playoff Edition, Class 7A. Wheaton Warrenville South takes on the Brother Rice Crusaders. It's going to be a great game. I'm excited for this game on Saturday night, 6 p.m. on Brother Rice Field. I forgot the field's name. I apologize for that. This is going to be a huge game. And again, a lot of people have asked me, why did you pick this game? This game's going to be a blowout. Brother Rice is going to absolutely smash and destroy Wheaton Warrenville South. Well, you still got to play the game, and anything can happen. And this season has been pure chaos and anarchy. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. And if Brother Rice does kill Wheaton Warrenville South, I'll eat my black crow. I'll eat my crow, so I'll eat all of the crow. Simple as that. So, for Wheaton Warrenville South, you got Coach Norris, who took over for Hall of Famer Coach Muhich. Took over the Wheaton Warrenville South program, has done a wonderful job, 5-4. Tough, again, always a tough conference in that Duquesne Conference. And they have had a few big wins over under 500 teams. They've had some big losses against some teams that were over 500. Tough loss to Wheaton North. Tough loss, big win over Glenbar North, which was huge. The last week of the season, that was a good win for Glenbar for Wheaton Warrenville South. But again, we'll see what we get. Hot and cold. It's a hot and cold team with Wheaton Warrenville South. Good. Again, good passing attack. I really do think that this team needs to focus on that running attack and exploiting that defensive line of Brother Rice. Again, that Brother Rice defensive line is an absolute beast. So we'll see what happens, and I'll get more into it tomorrow. But these are opening remarks for the Deep Dish Football Game of the Playoff Game Week of the Week, Class 7A. Now we get into Brother Rice, Coach Backey. Just an absolute hell of a guy. One of the better coaches in the state of, one of the best coaches in the state of Illinois. He's coaching his last season at Brother Rice, and this is the perfect time. Hey, let's send off the coach in a great way and send him off with an IHSA state title. They haven't won an IHSA state title since 1981, Brother Rice, and they've gone in and been second place, but they're hungry for a state title. These Brother Rice Crusaders, and simple as that. Jack Lausch is the first person you think of with this Brother Rice offense. He's a killer. He's an absolute killer. He will straight dagger your secondary. Simple as that. And he is an absolute star quarterback. And again, Brother Rice, great group of wide receivers, great offensive line as well. I would like to see a little bit more establishing of the running attack. I think that's going to be key for Brother Rice when we get down to the playoffs. For defensive-wise, going against that Wheaton Warrenville South offense, the defensive line, they gave up that tough yardage against a Julie Catholic for a loss. It'll be interesting to see how they perform in these playoffs. They bounced back from Julie Catholic, and it'll be very interesting to see. Their two losses that they've lost to were two 9-0 teams, Loyola Academy and Julia Catholic. And again, this Brother Rice team could be that team that gets that state title since 1981. No doubt about that. Good group of linebackers, good secondary as well. And we're talking about Wheaton Warrenville South. They got a pretty good offensive line as well. Good quarterback, and a good secondary too. Wide receiver Brandon Bell. He's a very interesting player for Wheaton Warrenville South. Tyler Fawcett as well. He plays a little bit of a tight end receiver. He's an absolute star as well. And we go into Brother Rice, Caston, defensive tackle. They got another defensive tackle who's unbelievable. Multi-offer defensive tackle. Good DNs as well as rushers. So it should be a good game. I'm going to go more into rosters and schedules tomorrow for Brother Rice and Wheaton Warrenville South. Keep an eye out for magic numbers. Some of the magic numbers have been released. I'm going to talk more about strategy as we get set for Saturday action. The Deep Dish Football Game of the Week. Wheaton Warrenville South versus Brother Rice. It should be a lot of fun. I'm excited. And make sure you follow Coach Big Pete and Deep Dish Football on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. Visit Deep DuPage Run and Shoot show. I do it with my co-host Patrick Cotto. We talk DuPage County football. Warrenville Self is part of that. The show comes out every Thursday. Follow DuPage Run and Shoot on Twitter, Facebook. My email is coachbigpete@fp@gmail.com. If you want to curse me out, go ahead or tell me that I am eating crow right now. No problem with that too. This should be a great game. I'm excited. I don't see a blowout. I really don't see a blowout. I think this is going to be a very close game. I think we have parity and chaos this season for the playoffs. No doubt about that. All right, so thank you guys so much. And Deep Dish Football Live is Thursday at 6 p.m. on the Deep Dish Football Facebook page. Thank you so much for joining and enjoy the day.